In this lesson, we'll cover multiplication with regular objects in 3D Studio Max. For this exercise, we want to connect the ZMove attributes of both the sphere and the box into the ZMove attribute of the teapot. To do this, we'll need two objects, one for each attribute we want to multiply, a scale XYZ controller, and an expose transforms helper. First, let's create our two objects. I'll use point helpers again. We'll link the second helper to the first. We're going to be manipulating the scale Z of the first helper, so we'll attach a scale XYZ controller to it. Normally in Max, we can't directly connect to individual scale attributes, but with this controller we can. You'll find it under the Motion tab, Assign Controller tab, select Scale, go to the Assign Controller button, and down here near the bottom we see Scale XYZ. Hit OK. And now we can manipulate the scale Z of the first helper. To show you how this is going to work, I'll move the second helper up 10 units. By manipulating the scale of the first helper, we're now multiplying that scale percentage by the second helper's 10 units. So if I change it to 300%, the 10 units becomes 30 units. Or if I change it to 10%, the 10 units changes to 1 unit. Make sense? Now we'll wire our attributes. I'll connect the position Z of the sphere to the scale Z of the first helper. I'll connect the position Z of the box to the position Z of the second helper. And I'll put both of them at 1. Much better. Next, I'll create my expose transform helper and connect it up. So go to the Modify tab. We need to expose the second helper to receive its world position Z. Now we'll connect that world position Z to the position Z of the teapot. And we're done. Now the teapot reflects the multiplication of the height of the sphere and the box together. This concludes the lesson of multiplication with regular objects in 3D Studio Max.